This is not your typical podcast.
Get ready for adult conversations with world changers.
Led by two unstoppable hosts with Down syndrome. The Audrey
And Jeremy. So, welcome everybody, and welcome to the Audrey and Jeremy Show. And I'm glad you're here.
And we have four awesome people who made this awesome book. And we are super glad that they're here today.
My name is Chandni and Jain.
My name is Aashman Jain.
My name is Jeremy On.
And my name is Liem.
And congratulations on your new book.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about why you decided to make this book.
Well, I mean, I know for me personally, I was a counselor at Rad Camp.
Yes.
last summer, and it was a really inspiring couple of days for me. It was a really inspiring week for me, and I realized a lot of things, and I realized just what an amazing place Rad is, and all the amazing people that are at Rad, and all the amazing people in like the Down syndrome community. And I want to like go ahead and like share their stories, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I contacted Aashman, I contacted Liem, my two buddies from middle school, and like Chandni as well. And Chandni was also there at Rad Camp, and we just decided, all right, let's get together, let's go ahead and share this story. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a really cool message.
Now, since all you guys been to Rad, what was your favorite experience about that camp?
You want to start? Okay, I'll start. Well, I went to 2 sessions of Rad Camp. I went to junior, and I went to B. And I think my favorite moment at junior was throwing the football with my buddy, because that's what really connected me and him, was throwing his like green foam football and, you know, like running routes, or, you know, just playing catch for like hours on end. So that really formed that bond between us. And at Rad Camp B, I'd say my favorite moment was taking my camper on like walks, honestly runs, since he was in a wheelchair and he didn't have the opportunity back at home for someone to really give him a run. So he was really excited when I would like run him in his wheelchair. So yeah, I'd say those were my 2 favorite moments.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What is the goal for writing this book?
I mean, like I said, I think that it's really important for everyone's story to get told, because everyone deserves to have their story told, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that that representation really matters, but we don't get to see a lot of that representation for people with Down syndrome, for people with autism, for people with like neurodivergence in our society. So I think that our goal with writing this book was to show how awesome, you know, everyone at Rad is, how awesome Rad is to all these folks who may have never like encountered that sort of thing before.
That's really cool.
Yeah, my question is, since this book is like super cool and stuff, why did you write it about your sister?
That's a good question. I think, well, it was originally Jeremy's idea to write the book. And, you know, we've all been pretty good friends since middle school. So it was just a connection that we had. And, you know, I think she has a pretty fun story to tell, because she's been to Rad Camp. I think it was her 5th or 6th year. So, yeah, she has a lot of stories from Rad Camp. And, yeah, I think it just all fell into place. Especially stemming from our friendship from middle school. So, yeah.
Would you recommend people in high school can volunteer at Rad Camp?
Yeah, I think it's more than volunteering with Rad Camp and just racking up your service hours. I think you really get an eye-opening experience of, you know, just caretaking in general, and it really opens your eyes to the neurodivergent community.
Yeah.
And how you really don't see that in today's society, that like embracement of them and that inclusion of them. So I'd say that rad camp really is eye opening, and I think that eye opening factor weighs more than just volunteer hours.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Kind of
Awesome.
Yeah.
kind of going off of what Aashman was saying there, I think that as much as what the campers get out of rad camp, the counselors also get something really big out of rad camp as well. You
Yeah.
know, like rad is like this really happy place, and to go there and to do like good for people and to actually like bring happiness into people's lives, that's something that like you can't put a price tag on, you can't put a volunteer hour tag on. Like that's something that's really special, I think. So I think every high schooler should try and do it.
Pretty awesome,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Honestly, I also think that's why we wrote the book. Like, it's not only about Chandni's story and spreading the word, but it was also about Rad Camp itself and honestly getting people to come over there. That's like when I was drawing the book, I tried to make it like all inclusive and show everyone that it's not just like a camp to go to, but it's a community that's made there.
Tell us a little bit about council volunteering with Rad Camp.
I'd say first day it's a big adjustment, especially with it's pretty much your first time like taking care of someone.
Yeah.
You know, and really taking that responsibility of caring for someone. I say that that kind of puts you in perspective of your parents a little bit, and you never really understood what it's like to take care of someone. And I think that was a major hurdle to get over the first day. Was like, this is my responsibility. I'm gonna have to do this for the next 6 days.
Yeah.
And I'd say once you get over that hurdle, you start seeing like all the joy that comes out of rad camp and all the like good moments. So once you get past that stress of having to watch someone 24/7, I think you really start to reap the benefits.
That's pretty cool.
I would definitely agree. I think that my experience was pretty similar as well. I definitely grew a really big appreciation for my mom and all the stuff that she did. That like I probably didn't have that perspective before. So that new type of perspective that you get, all these different types of perspective that you get during your time at rad camp, it's really priceless. But something that I really loved about rad camp was that you can kind of just be yourself, like
Yeah.
it's this community where everyone is just so loving and kind and caring, and they just want you to be there because you're you there. And I think that sort of community is something really special and something that we should try to emulate, not just at rad camp, but like as a society as a whole.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
So, Chandni, what was your favorite part about being a camper at rad camp?
Being a camper is really fun, and also I love doing everything over there. I like doing the activities and other cool stuff. Like I like it was like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I really like being there because I can see all my friends.
Oh, that's nice.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where can we find your book, actually?
You can find it on Amazon, and I know we contacted Barnes and Noble, so it might show up there. But I know for sure right now it's on Amazon.
We're gonna try and get some local high schools to take up this book and sell it and have it at their libraries, have it at their campus bookstores, all of that. We're also gonna try and have this be available like on the Rad Camp website along with all of their merch in general, but that's all unconfirmed as of now. As of now, you're gonna be able to find it on Amazon, as Aashman said.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Really cool.
So, what's the next big adventure goal for this book?
I think what we want to do is we want to take Chandni's story and kind of just spread it everywhere. We want to show everyone what an amazing adventure we can all have at Rad Camp. And there's something deeper as well. I personally think that when it comes to creating a society in which neurodivergent people and neurotypical people can work together and live together in prosperity, we need to be able to understand each other. And I think that comes with representation and with understanding the stories of neurodivergent people. And I think that this book is something that we've really wanted for this book. So I'd say our next adventure for this book would be to try and spread it as far and wide as we can. We've produced it, and now we gotta get as many people as we can to read it.
I'm definitely going to be the first to read this book.
I will too read this book because honestly, it's when you guys said all that, it's really true. And please read this book because Chandni's journey, adventure, is gonna happen, and it's ready here.
Yeah, this book is really going to go so far in the future. Eventually, she's going to have a great life.
Yeah, she will.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, your goal about this book?
So when it comes to this book, well, first of all, what we wanted to do was we wanted to go ahead and on a base level share Chandni's stories because she has such an awesome story to tell. She has so many awesome stories to tell about Rad Camp and what an awesome place it was and what a loving and kind community that she found at Rad Camp. So we wanted to share that because it's such an important story to tell. We also wanted to make sure that story goes like wide. We wanted to make sure that as many people as possible can hear Chandni's story and kind of relate to that and understand that the neurodivergent people and neurotypical people, we're not so different. We're not so different. And I think personally that when it comes to like creating a society in which neurodivergent people and neurotypical people can live together and work together in prosperity, we need that sort of understanding about each other. And I think that comes through telling stories like Chandni's and making sure that these stories go to as big of an audience as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the goal for this book?
I'd say another goal, kind of approaching the financial side of it, is with this book, all the proceeds go to Rad Camp, and Rad Camp currently has a wait list for the campers, not because of a lack of volunteers, but because of a lack of funding. So I think what this book helps to do as well as emphasize that societal message, is it helps allow more campers to reap the benefits of Rad Camp and really experience, the joy that comes out of Rad Camp. And it takes around $4,000 to send one camper to Rad Camp. So with the purchase of every 400 books, that allows one person to get off the wait list for Rad Camp. So I think that was another really big goal for this book, was to have everyone get to experience the joy of Rad Camp,
Yeah.
And with the more campers there's more volunteers that can help out. So just everyone can, join Rad Camp and that community becomes bigger. So I think that was another really big goal.
What is your guys' roles in this book?
So I guess for me, I kind of worked on like authoring it and like writing it, and I was also kind of like the project manager for it, kind of making sure all the things got done and everything all the pieces fell into place there.
Okay.
For me, I illustrated the book, and with the help of Jeremy, I got it done on time with him telling me to do it every day. Yeah.
And then I helped in the interview process, so we all sat down and we interviewed my sister to get the stories for this book, so I helped with that process. So yeah.
How about you, Chandni?
Oh yeah, what was your role, John?
My role is it's about me, like about my adventure, really. And I went to CIF for butterback swim because I'm in varsity swim now. And I got first, second, and third, and first and fifth in my in the team. Cause I went back to back. It's pretty fun, to be honest, swim. Yeah, that's why I like being mad. I like it. It's fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's radical.
That's right.
You like how I did that?
Yeah. You guys want to do some random questions?
Yeah.
We'd love to.
Would you like to say the question, Chandni?
Sure. What song makes you want to get up and dance?
It's a good question.
You go first.
Okay. I think Clarity by Zed, really wants me to get up and dance. Yeah.
For me, I gotta say Last Friday Night by Katy Perry. I'm a big fan of Katy
that's a
Perry.
good song right
yeah,
there.
that's a
Yeah,
really
good
good
song.
song.
Yeah,
It's a
love-
classic right
love
there.
it. Very-
I don't really know, honestly. It's been, I listen to a lot of music, so it's kind of hard to choose. But the first thing that came to my mind, probably Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus from when I was little.
No, that's a good song too.
That's really
It's a
good.
good song. You want to say your song?
So my favorite song has to be "Funny" by Zed, and I like hearing dances. I like "Funny" and I agree with Aashman too because I like her too. Because my dad likes Zed too, and I like Liem, and it's pretty cool.
What's yours?
Oh God. I have a lot of songs in my brain that I've been listening to, but I think one I stick out is "The Best Day of My Life" by American authors, and that's the way I guess about that song, and that's the way I can move and dance to that song.
That's cool.
Nice. Well, yeah, my favorite song I love to dance to, it's called "A Lush Life."
I love
It's
that.
one of my favorite songs that I love to dance
Zara?
to. I think it is Zara.
Yeah, Zara
it is Zara.
Larsson. Okay. Okay. Please buy 2 copies of this important book for you to give for school and libraries. Yeah. that's
All
really-
of the above.
all of the above.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of the above. And please shout out to Rat Camp because, especially this book, because it's a point to making that message. Trying me to venture and see this book will be incredible, and just I would be definitely read this book. So
Definitely read this book.
Yeah.
And also, if you guys wanted to watch the very first episode of this podcast, we interviewed Megan and Katie from Ride Camp. If you want more info about Ride Camp, watch that episode. Definitely a good idea.
Episode 1?
And then find this book on Amazon, buy it, read it. It will tell you about an awesome campus story, and I would definitely recommend reading it.
Guys want to add anything?
Well, first of all, I really want to thank the wonderful folks at Rad Camp for kind of helping this all happen. This wouldn't have happened without them, obviously. I want to go ahead and thank Chandni, of course, for being the star of this book.
Give me some of that. Yeah.
Give me some of that too as well. And I want to thank you, Jeremy and Audrey, for having us on this show and giving us the opportunity to go ahead and talk about our mission and our goals and what we want to do with this book.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for having us, and everyone should go buy the book. I think it's a really cool story, and obviously I'm biased. 'Cause it's my friend's sister, but I think it's such a great book, and everyone should read it.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us. It really means a lot to my friends and my sister and I. And, I just think the broader message here is to just, inclusion, it's very important.
Yeah.
And it's shown through this book and in Rad Camp, and, it's a big factor in today's life,
I was trying to say thank you to Audrey and Jeremy for having us, really, because I like hanging out with you guys, and I thought this book is so much fun at Wack Camp, because at Wack Camp, and it's like everything, like there's so many activities, like classes, like take drama, art, like all kinds of stuff like that, and I am really blessed to be with you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here and taking your time out of your day to come and talk to us.
Definitely.
Of course.
Yeah.
We're happy to do so.
Stay in tune.
Yeah, definitely stay in tune.
Yeah, stay in tune.